What's going on, TMG? We're back with a Foal Safety video. Now, we've been working with Dashi and we've been getting her where she gives the pressure, where she ties, where she grooms, where we can wash her, give her her first bath. One of the things that we need to talk about is a little safety. A lot of times when we're dealing with foals or we're dealing with mini horses, people just throw safety out the window. And a lot of times, number one, that's what makes them be unruly, is they're used to people trying to manhandle them. And two, it gets people injured because there's no thought about the horses. So I'm going to give you a safety talk with her. But understand, my safety talk with her is the same as any other horse. It would be the same with her mother if her mother was a problem horse. It's all about where to stand, worrying about the pinch points. In this case, where we're tied to a wall, a lot of people tie to walls, we're thinking about those pinch points. Remember that in front of that horse is a red zone. Being directly in front of them, I know how much rope is out here, and I know how far she can get if she was to strike or bite before her face gets pulled that way. Then once she gets to the end of that, what's going to happen if she keeps coming my direction is that butt will come my way, so her butt will come to about here. And then from there, I'm looking at her legs, that kick zone will be about here. That's very important to know. Then as you're brushing and as you're touching, I don't want to get past where the girth is whenever I'm touching her flanks. Let me get on the other side so you guys can see better. I'm going to have her face in one hand, and as I'm brushing and touching her flanks, and I don't want to be passing where the girth would be on her. And as soon as I get back here, I'm in the kick zone. She could get me with the cow kick. The next thing is, if I'm on the left side of the horse, my left hand is up here by her face. Anytime that I pass the girth, I'm using my right hand. So for desensitizing, for brushing, for picking up those legs, anything I want to do, I want to use my right hand. That's going to give me a bigger window to not get kicked. Whenever she passes me, if she's tied up and she has this much slack, if she passes me, I understand that her face is going to get pulled right. And what that means is that her butt's going to pop this way. So don't be thinking about where she's going this way. Think about what's going to happen when her face gets pulled on, that her butt will get pulled your way. When she's at the end of this, no matter where she's at, if she's at the end of this, remember the only thing she could do is come forward. So we're at our safest, at our best, whenever she has a loose lead rope right there and she's standing quietly. When she gets back to the end of it and she's laying on it, the only thing she can do is come forward. And don't underestimate a foal and their strength, because I have seen people stepped on, trampled, bit, kicked, struck, everything by foals. And that's not bad behavior, that's just horse behavior. And we're showing her that we're not going to accept that. Think about any other, remember the pinch point. Don't get stuck in between the wall and your horse. Outside of that, if you just treat them with the same respect that you would treat her mother, you treat the foal with the same respect, that mini horse, you treat it with the same respect that you would treat a draft horse, they'll act the same way. The big reason that young horses, small horses, and mini horses don't act the same way as bigger horses is we don't treat them the same way. So if you treat them with the same respect and you're putting yourself in the right places and earning their respect, they'll respect you the same way. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.